I'm Peter Sullivan. I'm an environmental health advocate, and I'd like to talk about environmental factors in autism. So we know that autism is not completely genetic. Matter of fact, the majority of the contributions are environmental, which means there's a lot we can do to change the situation. When you look at the top suspects, they're all man-made items. So in other words, we've created this problem, which means we can uncreate it and roll it back. So the biggest suspect that people go to right away is toxins. Babies are born right now with an average of 245 chemicals in their body that are not supposed to be there. There are 85,000 chemicals in commerce. It's fairly unregulated. That may change soon in policy, but what we really needed to find out very quickly is which one of those chemicals may be impacting autism, if not classes of chemicals. So I'm very proud that I'm funding a study of time of flight study, which will be able to look at all chemicals in commerce in autistic children and non-autistic children, and we're going to look and see if there's a difference. And I'm very excited about that, and we'll have results in a couple months. But the interesting thing is that there are not a lot of chemicals that are rising at the same exponential rate as autism. So I'm actually more suspicious of wireless radiation, which is the only environmental factor I know of that's rising at the same rate as autism, that kicked up in the late 80s and has changed dramatically from 2006 to 2012, leading to a doubling in the autism rate. So let's talk about what we can actually do right now as parents. Number one, if you're a father and you're about to have a child, please keep your cell phone away from, out of your front pocket. There are known studies showing sperm damage, especially with smartphones that are constantly pulsing and radiating your sperm very close to your front pocket. So that stays out for several months, so that in the, whatever the, I think it's 3 months is the length of sperm turnover. So next we want to get rid of constant sources of wireless radiation in the home. And this again is not just in preconception, but this can be for parents who have autistic kids already. So this is the most common source, late 80s, the DECT cordless phones came out, same time that autism started to kick up, so that's very suspicious. So this cordless phone base station is constantly on, so we're going to turn these off at night minimally, if not all the time. Next, baby monitor, unplug that all the time. Doesn't make sense to have that right in the baby's room next to their head, constantly on. And also Wi-Fi. So again, that can go off minimally. Minimally, these should be off at night, if not all the time. And so those, I think, should be very empowering steps. By rolling back these sources of wireless radiation and avoiding toxins, and maybe we'll know exactly which toxins in the future, we should be able to roll back the autism epidemic and maybe even recover some kids. In summary, take these simple actions not only to prevent autism, but to help recover children. Most children will slowly start to recover when they sleep well and their melatonin levels come back. One child who actually was nonverbal and had never spoken blurted out a full sentence, not one word, but a full sentence after 3 nights of having this stuff off in their house. So I can't guarantee that that's going to happen for everybody. It's most likely you'll have a slow, steady improvement. Be patient with it, but there will be an improvement with this. And again, we created this problem. We can uncreate it.